Porsche's electric march continues. There were whispers of them pulling back, but not today. Porsche's adding another electric SUV. Meet the 2026 Porsche Cayenne Electric. And it's the most powerful production Porsche ever made. Two versions will be available at launch. The standard Cayenne Electric, the Cayenne Turbo Electric. Yes, turbo on an EV still feels a bit silly, but Porsche doesn't seem to mind. Neither do their customers. The standard Cayenne Electric offers 402 horsepower for daily driving, but press the launch control button, and you unlock 435 horsepower, plus 615 pound-feet of torque. It has a dual motor setup, so all-wheel drive is standard. Now, step into the Cayenne Turbo Electric. This is where power gets serious. It has 844 horsepower in normal mode. Engage launch control, and you get a staggering 1,139 horsepower, 1,106 pounds-ft of torque. Those are colossal numbers. Porsche claims a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in just 2.4 seconds. The quarter mile? 9.9 seconds? Take this to your local drag strip, and you're nearing roll cage territory. Let's look at the numbers. The standard Cayenne Electric has 402 horsepower. With launch control, that's 435 horsepower. The Cayenne Turbo Electric boasts 884 horsepower. With launch control, an incredible 1,139 horsepower. Both models share the same 113.0 kWh battery pack, and both can charge from 10 to 80% in just 16 minutes. Porsche claims serious stopping power too. The Cayenne Electric can regenerate energy at up to 600 kilowatts. In fact, Porsche says the electric motors can handle nearly 97% of all braking. That's great news for your brake pads. But if you want to go full Porsche-spec, you can get optional ceramic composite brakes for the Turbo Electric. The driving experience promises to be classic Porsche. The chassis features Porsche's active suspension management as standard. This applies to both models. Turbo buyers get the added benefit of Porsche's Torque Vectoring Plus system. And both versions can be optioned with rear axle steering, Porsche's Active Ride system. Active Ride is already on the Taycan and Panamera. It's a suspension system that fights body movements. It counteracts the pitching and rolling you feel when driving, so less nose lift during acceleration, less dive during braking, less side-to-side lean in corners. Let's talk EV tech. The Cayenne Electric has a 113.0 kilowatt battery pack. It's built on an 800-volt architecture. This allows for charging speeds up to 400 kilowatts. Porsche claims a 10 to 80% charge takes as little as 16 minutes. That's under ideal conditions, of course. There's no official US range yet. But in Europe, it's rated for up to 400 miles on the WLTP cycle. Here's something interesting. The Cayenne Electric is available with optional wireless charging. You just park over a special plate on the floor. Your Porsche starts charging at up to 11 kilowatts. Admittedly, details on this are scarce. What if something gets in the way of the charging field? Do I need to keep my pets away from this zone of magic? Will it attract bats? Will the bottom of the car get hot? I have so many questions. Probably none of them are based in real science. But they're questions nonetheless. Moving on. The exterior styling is very similar to the Macan EV. The rear is rounded off. The front doesn't look as clean as the gas-powered Cayenne. The whole vehicle looks like a sketch of a Porsche SUV from memory. It has familiar elements. But from the side and rear three-quarter view, it starts to look like other cars. Inside, though, it's a different story. The cabin is pure Porsche. Despite the increasing number of screens, the brand's DNA is still there. The steering wheel feels just right. The view over the hood and gauges is perfect. The seats look ready for both comfort and support, but there are a lot of screens. The instrument cluster is a 14.3-inch OLED display. In the center, a curved OLED panel combines infotainment and climate controls. There's also an optional 14.9-inch passenger display. Porsche says the air conditioning and volume controls are still analog knobs, but most other controls are digital. The Porsche Cayenne Electric should arrive in late summer 2026. But you can order one now. The standard Cayenne Electric starts at $111,350. Want the most powerful production Porsche ever? The Cayenne Turbo Electric starts at $165,350.